I still remember the summer barbecue ruined by an overflowing, foul-smelling bucket of dog waste baking in my backyard. It was humiliating. Trying to find a proper disposal system felt impossible. Most outdoor bins just baked the smell or leaked during storms. If you're tired of holding your breath every time you clean the yard, I have the answer. I tested the top disposal systems on the market to find out which ones actually lock in odors and survive the elements. Stick around, because the number one pick completely transformed my outdoor space and will change yours forever. 7. PAWZIDEA Dog Poop Trash Can. When I first brought this model into my testing rotation, I was initially drawn to its traditional, straightforward aesthetic. It is designed much like a standard bathroom trash can, but is marketed specifically for outdoor pet waste management. It features a convenient foot pedal for hands-free operation and an advertised 12-liter capacity. The inclusion of an activated carbon filter tucked inside the lid gave me high hopes that this unit would be the simple, cost-effective solution many dog owners are looking for. During the first few days of testing, it functioned adequately. Dropping waste bags into the 12-liter bin was easy enough, and the hands-free pedal meant I didn't have to touch a dirty lid with my bare hands after picking up the yard. The carbon filter did a reasonable job of neutralizing the immediate scent of fresh waste when the bin was only partially full. It fits nicely into a corner of the patio without drawing too much attention, which is a definite plus for maintaining a clean outdoor aesthetic. However, as the testing period extended into its second week, the flaws became unignorable. The supposedly outdoor-friendly materials began to show signs of vulnerability after a single heavy rainstorm. Moisture found its way inside, completely soaking the carbon filter and rendering it useless. Even worse, the foot pedal mechanism started sticking, leaving the lid propped open just enough to let a horrific odor seep out into my seating area. I frequently had to press the lid down manually, completely defeating the purpose of the hands-free design. Ultimately, the PAWZIDEA just doesn't hold up to the rigors of true outdoor use. 6. Pupzle Dog Poop Trash Can. Right out of the box, the Pupzle feels like a step up in terms of modern design. It boasts a sleek, minimalist exterior that attempts to camouflage its unsavory purpose. The unit features a 2.4-gallon capacity and utilizes a dual-layer system with a removable inner bucket, which is meant to make emptying the trash a much cleaner and more sanitary process. The marketing heavily pushes its odor-locking capabilities, making it an enticing option for those with smaller outdoor spaces. Using the Pupzle initially felt like a massive improvement over standard open buckets. The inner bucket is relatively lightweight and features a handle, allowing you to lift the entire batch of waste out without having to wrestle with a tearing plastic liner. It is incredibly easy to wipe down with a disinfectant, and the smooth plastic walls don't seem to hold onto lingering scents the way some textured bins do. For the first few days of my testing, I was quite pleased with how unobtrusive it looked sitting next to my garden hose. Unfortunately, the performance quickly degraded when the summer heat truly set in. The critical failure of the Pupzle lies in its lid seal. Despite the manufacturer's claims, the seal is simply not airtight. During a 90-degree week, the heat effectively baked the waste inside, and because the lid lacks a heavy-duty locking gasket, the smell easily escaped and permeated my entire yard. Furthermore, this loose seal presented an open invitation to pests. I was dismayed to find a significant fly infestation inside the bin by day 6 of my testing. While the Pupzle is undeniably better looking than many of its competitors, it is ultimately a disappointment when it comes to extreme weather performance. 5. Red Rocket Pet's Doggy Twistar Pet Waste Disposal System. This is where we leave the simple buckets behind and enter the realm of engineered odor control. The Twistar utilizes a highly unique, patented twisting mechanism at the top. Instead of just opening a lid and tossing a bag in, you drop the bag into the top chamber, twist the handle, and the waste drops down into the main bin while the upper chamber seals tightly behind it. In my testing, this twisting drop mechanism proved to be an absolute game changer. Because the main storage compartment is never directly exposed to the open air, you're never hit with that dreaded wave of trapped odor when you go to throw away a new bag. It also features a high-quality charcoal filter system to aggressively neutralize any gases that build up in the lower chamber. The Twistar is surprisingly spacious, easily holding over a week's worth of waste for 2 medium-sized dogs before requiring a bag change. The build quality of the Red Rocket Twistar is exceptionally robust. It is constructed from heavy-duty, UV-resistant plastics that completely shrugged off the intense sun and heavy downpours during my outdoor trials. The bags provided with the system are remarkably thick and durable, meaning I never once had to deal with a bag tearing or leaking while I was pulling it out to carry it to the municipal trash bin. The entire process felt sanitary, contained, and incredibly well thought out. This system ranks firmly at number 5 because it delivers exactly what it promises: exceptional odor isolation and rugged outdoor durability. While the proprietary twisting mechanism takes a day or two to get used to, it is incredibly effective. 4. Pet Waste Eliminator Aluminum Pet Waste Station. If you have a massive yard, own multiple large breed dogs, or simply want a commercial-grade solution that will literally last a lifetime, this is the definitive choice. Unlike the plastic bins on this list, this station is constructed from thick, heavy-duty, rust-proof aluminum. It is essentially the exact same high-quality waste station you see in high-end municipal parks and luxury apartment complexes, scaled for residential installation. Testing this unit was a completely different experience. It requires a bit of permanent installation, as it comes with a sturdy post that needs to be driven or cemented into the ground. Once installed, however, it is an absolute fortress. The top section houses a highly convenient, built-in bag dispenser, meaning you never have to remember to bring a roll of bags with you when you let the dogs out. Below that is the massive drop-chute disposal bin, which operates smoothly and features a locking mechanism to keep curious wildlife completely out. The capacity of the Pet Waste Eliminator is truly staggering. It can hold up to 10 gallons of waste, which means even with a pack of dogs, you might only need to empty it once a month. The overlapping chute design is brilliant. It absolutely refuses to let rain inside, keeping the interior dry and significantly reducing the rate of bacterial decay and the resulting odors. Even sitting in direct sunlight, the aluminum housing did a remarkable job of containing the smell. The only reason this absolute titan of a waste system sits at number 4 is its permanence and footprint. 3. Tumbleweed Pet Poo Worm Farm. This product isn't just about hiding waste, it's about actively eliminating it through the power of vermicomposting. Made from recycled plastics, this in-ground system relies on specialized composting worms to break down dog waste and transform it into rich, nutrient-dense fertilizer that safely feeds your non-edible ornamental gardens and surrounding trees. Setting up the Tumbleweed system requires a bit of manual labor, as you have to dig a hole to bury the main chamber flush with the ground. But once it is established with the right bedding and a healthy population of worms, the testing results were nothing short of miraculous. You simply lift the foot pedal-operated lid, drop the raw dog waste inside, and let nature take its course. Because the unit is buried, the earth naturally insulates the chamber, regulating the temperature and keeping the worms highly active. The most surprising aspect of my testing was the absolute lack of odor. Because the worms rapidly consume the bacteria that cause the foul smells, the system essentially smells like damp, fresh soil. It completely removes the need for plastic bags, making it the most eco-friendly and sustainable option on the market. Watching the waste effectively vanish over a few days, transformed into beneficial castings for my flower beds, was an incredibly satisfying and rewarding experience. The Tumbleweed takes the number 3 spot because it is a brilliant, zero-waste solution that completely solves the odor problem while benefiting your yard. It does require a bit of mindful maintenance. You must avoid adding chemical dewormers or massive amounts of waste all at once, so as not to overwhelm the ecosystem. 2. PawPail Outdoor Pet Waste Station. This is without a doubt the most technologically advanced and aesthetically pleasing unit I tested. The PawPail doesn't look like a trash can at all. Its sleek, modern, UV-resistant exterior looks more like a high-end piece of outdoor audio equipment or smart home tech. It can be left freestanding or seamlessly mounted to a wall or fence, keeping it off the ground and away from pests. What truly sets the PawPail apart is its proprietary dual-vent technology combined with a massive, highly effective activated carbon air filter. During my testing, this system proved to be incredibly adept at managing odors without trapping them in a sealed, baking environment. By allowing air to flow through the carbon filter, it neutralizes the smell as it vents, preventing that awful concentrated blast of stench when you open the lid. It is designed to be used without individual plastic bags, though you can use them if you prefer. The convenience features on the PawPail are exceptionally well thought out. The lid contains a flush, built-in dispenser for their high-quality, eco-friendly waste bags, ensuring everything you need is in one spot. The interior is spacious enough to handle a week's worth of waste for a large dog, and the smooth internal plastic is specifically designed to resist sticking, making the eventual dumping process quick and painless. It easily survived torrential rain in my testing without letting a single drop of water inside. The PawPail is an absolute triumph of design and engineering, offering near-perfect odor control and unparalleled convenience. It is undeniably a premium product with a price tag to match, which is the only factor keeping it from the very top spot. 1. Pet Genie. If the name sounds familiar, it's because it comes from the exact same brilliant minds behind the legendary diaper Genie. They have taken their flawlessly executed, industry-leading odor-locking technology and perfectly adapted it for outdoor pet use. From the moment I began testing this unit, it was abundantly clear that it was in a league entirely of its own. The magic of the Pet Genie lies in its dual-action odor control system. It utilizes a continuous, multi-layer refill film that is incredibly strong and actively prevents odors from escaping the plastic itself. But the real star is the sliding push-lock trapdoor mechanism. You drop the waste in the top, pull the handle, and the trapdoor drops the waste into the sealed bottom chamber before immediately snapping shut. At no point are you ever exposed to the smell of the older waste. During a scorching heat wave, the Pet Genie sat in direct sunlight and emitted absolutely zero odor. Beyond its flawless odor control, the physical design is incredibly user-friendly. It is surprisingly lightweight, yet robustly built, featuring a convenient top handle that makes it incredibly easy to carry around the yard as you do your daily pickup. When it is time to empty it, the built-in child-proof cutter easily slices the continuous bag, allowing you to tie it off securely without ever coming into contact with the mess. It holds a staggering amount of waste, drastically reducing the frequency of your chore days. The Pet Genie earns the #1 spot because it represents the perfect intersection of affordability, convenience, and absolute, uncompromising odor elimination. Ultra. That's all for today.